get a pregnancy test.
We would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for.
So trying again. Sorry if you hear Chloe's toy car in the background, but I've got her occupied right now. Yeah, it's definitely not pregnant. I just have line eyes and I'm seeing it, but it's not saying pregnant, I don't think. I'm thinking maybe that I'm pregnant and it's changing
And I
the
still wonder
milk
where
for
you
her.
are.
If not, it could just be that she's sick or whatever. I'm not sure, but I figured I'm going to take a test. So I decided to get one of the big guns out instead of the little guys. So I'm just going to test it and see. So I'll be back to you guys in a minute.
On this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some
Like I said, if I am pregnant, I think that it's too soon to tell. So I was not expecting it to say pregnant, but
roses they come
kind of
and they go, and we have to try and keep up, cause this life's
not this time. Whew. Okay, so a little backstory. Ryan and I started trying to conceive our second child when Chloe was about maybe 9 months old. I stopped breastfeeding shortly after Chloe turned a year. I ended up getting my period pretty quickly. So maybe about a week after I stopped breastfeeding, I got my period, which is kind of fast, I think. But I was really excited about it because then now I finally had something I could like track and know, okay, here's my period. I know when I should be ovulating, and like I can kind of start using strips and figuring it out from there, which for me, you know, is exciting. I know that's not exciting for everybody, but for me it is. Okay, guys, I'm whispering because I don't want to be very loud, and Ryan and Chloe are right downstairs, so I don't think this is anything, but I swear I'm seeing stuff, but I've never had ovulation spotting before, so I don't know what's going on. So I took Ryan's test just to check, seeing honestly, I think I'm nuts. I don't think there's anything on there. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I see a tiny line, but I'm probably crazy, so I thought I was getting some spotting, like, I don't know, not implantation bleeding because it was too soon for that, but like maybe ovulation bleeding, but it should have only lasted like 2 days and been just like light pink, according to my online research. Should probably call my doctor, but I guess like it's something else because it was 3 days of like spotting, and then today I have like bright red, like more normal typical bleeding, so of like a period, but it's way too early for my period, so I don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird. This is kind of very weird to have it be like, I guess it would have been like 9 days between, maybe 8 days between periods, which is just not very much. It's kind of sad because I had like big hopes that like it was ovulation bleeding and that like maybe this would be like indicative of like a baby this time, but you know, whatever it is what it is. It'll be at the right time for us, right, Chloe? So anyway, we'll see what happens. Looking closer and closer to 2 or more years apart, we're gonna have kids instead of what we originally were hoping, which was more like 18 months. But you know what? Whatever. I mean, things don't play out the way you want them to, right? So you should just be grateful. We are grateful. We're grateful for our baby little girl, and you should just be grateful. We are grateful. We are grateful. We're grateful for our baby little girl, and you should just be grateful. We are 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 grateful. We grateful for however things play out is going to be right for our family. So can't predict anything though, of course. I wanted to fill you guys in a little bit. So ovulation strips haven't been really working well for me. The closest thing I ever get to a positive is like a dark line, but not quite as dark as the control line. I haven't got a single control color on any ovulation tests I've been doing, and I've been tracking since December, and it is almost July. So if nothing works out this cycle, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna talk to my OB, and I'm gonna see if there's anything that we can start talking about doing, because I'm really confused at how my cycles are coming so frequently and I'm not getting positives on the ovulation sticks. So I'm really hoping that it does work out and I don't have to get to that point. So fingers crossed, but I'll be checking back in with you guys after the 2-week wait, and we will do some pregnancy tests, and if all works out, hopefully I'll be pregnant. If not, then we'll be talking about next steps. So, all right, catch up with you guys. I'm just so frustrated. I thought I would be coming back on here to talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Yesterday I came on here and talked to you guys about my possible ovulation. Last night I got a little bit of spotting. I thought that maybe it was ovulation spotting. I was hoping it was, but today I started bleeding like full on period again. It's been 6 days since my last period ended. This is the fourth period in 2 months. They've been coming so quickly, and they've been lasting, 7 to 10 days. And then I only get about a week, a little over a week it was, the last couple times, and then this time it was only 6 days between. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday with, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I guess we'll see. This is so aggravating. Just want to know what's going on. Left the doctor, and they ran a blood panel on me, so got my wrap on my wound from my needle. Basically they ran a blood panel. They want to check to see if my thyroid is causing my lack of ovulating and my irregular periods that are coming so frequently. They want to see if they're running a pregnancy test on the blood just to make sure. They want to see if it is if I'm polycystic, which would be PCOS, which is pretty common. So they want to test for that. What did she say? Oh, if I have a reserve of eggs, meaning like, are there still eggs in there or not, and if none of those things come back as showing what's up, then we're going to have to see if I'm going to get going for an ultrasound in 2 weeks. If that stuff, depending on what my results are, I'll get my results back in a week. And depending on what my results are, we may have to go in for an ultrasound. see if they can see anything that way. She said that they may have to do like this thing where, you know, TMI warning, but they flush the uterus with like saline and then they like map it out to see if there's anything going on in there, cysts, anything like that. So they may have to do that. If it's thyroid related, they know how to treat that. Checking to see if it's the polycystic. If it is polycystic or hormone related, they would give me a prescription for Provera, and Provera would trigger my body to create like a heavier lining, and then after that I would then be taking a prescription for Clomid, or something similar, she said, for basically triggering me to ovulate. And those two together would work together and then hopefully make it so that I could ovulate and get pregnant. So we'll see how that happens. Just happy to know that we're trying to get answers, you know, and I got to take it with the time that I've got, and I've got to just deal with whatever happens. And, you know, it might not be the plan that I had originally, and it might not be the spacing between my kids that I had originally, but I am, you know, happy that there is hope and happy that we are trying to figure out what we can do. So thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I just left my doctor's appointment, and the ultrasound looks normal, which is good, but also bad because I don't have any answers still, and I'm so frustrated. So I'm hoping that the Provera is the right choice. So my doctor is going to put the prescription in later today, as long as I don't call her and change my mind after talking to Ryan. So I'm going to call him right now on my way home and see what he thinks. Lying here hanging out with Chloe, trying to not be too disappointed about the hi honey, about the test results. Yes, it's kind of crazy when I look back at when I started doing these videos, and she was in a couple of the videos and she was so small. Now she's like a big kid, like walking around and stuff. It's just crazy to me. I did have some spotting today, which I'm really hoping isn't the start of my period. And if it is, I have the prescription I'm gonna take that my doctor gave me. Basically, the doctor was saying like she was hoping that the Provera would build up the lining and that I would ovulate on my own and attach an egg and I wouldn't get my period. But I got my period this morning, and not for lack of trying, guys. And so anyway, I had called my doctor and talked to my doctor about Clomid, which should be the next step to help me ovulate. And I guess she talked to some other doctors at the practice, and now they're saying that they want to wait like 4 more months want to put me on birth control for a minimum of 2 months. And it's like such a huge step backwards to consider going on birth control at this point. Like, I've been trying. So I am really sorry about getting so emotional. It's just like really hard because the thought of going on birth control just seems like a huge step backwards, and especially knowing I will be on it for like 2 more months. And like, I'm trying to get over the idea of having my kids really close together, because I always thought that my kids were going to be like 18 months apart. And like, that's so far from reality now. And since I had talked to my doctor about this other path of doing like Primavera and Clomid, I thought like that's what we were going to be doing, and so I had it in my head. And now I feel like the rug's been ripped from under me, and I just don't really know. I'm just really frustrated. And I know that there are people out there who have been trying for years, and I am lucky enough to have a daughter already, and I should feel so blessed. And I got pregnant with Chloe like really quickly, and I didn't have any of these struggles the first time around, and I should be really blessed and really lucky. I do feel really lucky, and I do feel really blessed, but it's just like I had like this idea. I had this idea in my head of like what my family life would look like, and like this is not what I expected, and I'm sure that there are plenty of people out there who understand what I mean by that.
So here's a reminder to look at life that's pouring into you. And so my friend, let me tell you once again, and you know that it's true. Forget about seeing it or hearing it, in the end you must feel. Forget about all you know, you need to go, it's okay to let go. Just let it go.
Okay, so don't get too excited. I want to let you know ahead of time that I'm not pregnant yet. But I have some really good news. So I've been getting a lot of bad news lately, and it's been really pretty painful and just frustrating. But while I've been getting this very weird sporadic spotting, that's been even kind of crazier than my sporadic periods that were going crazy. I've been having this like on-off spotting, but the past like 5 days I've had nothing. Maybe less than that. I'd have to check my app. But anyway, out of the blue, I randomly decided to take an ovulation test. And they have not been working for me. I've taken hundreds of ovulation tests in the past 9-something months that we've been trying, and I have not gotten any positives on a single ovulation test until today. So I don't know if you can see that. Like, try to focus it because I'm holding my camera here. Here, I'll put it down so you can see. So I'm really excited. So we're gonna go into full-on trying mode right now, and let's keep perfect. I want to have a baby. I can't believe I got I'm so excited. Okay, please. It's a little early to know for sure, but I've been disappointed so many times at this point. I just don't even think that it is. If it doesn't work out this month, then I think I'm going to go to the fertility centers that my doctor recommended. We'll go from there. Had a really hard time with it this time. My periods were like further apart, so I got really excited, and I shouldn't have let myself get excited. You guys, I didn't think that it would show anything, but I really think I see a line. Oh my god. I think there's a line. I'm gonna check on a good one. Oh my god. I'm shaking. I'm literally going to the fertility specialist on Wednesday. Oh my god. Oh my god, I really think there's a line, guys. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna check. I can't even get this open. My hands are shaking so bad. There's a line. There's a line. There's a freaking line. Oh my god. I'm like freaking out right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. I wasn't even gonna film because I didn't think that there was gonna be anything. There's a line. Oh my god, you guys, I'm gonna do this one, but I don't even have to. I don't even have to do it. Oh my god. Okay. I'm crying a lot because this was really, really hard and took us almost a year of trying, and we were about to go to fertility specialists because of everything going on with my cycles. And I'm just really happy, but I just have a lot of emotions, so that's why I'm crying so much. Oh my god, I'm pregnant. Oh my god, I'm pregnant. Oh my god. Chloe's gonna be a big sister. I can't believe I'm pregnant. Oh my god. Ryan's at swim class with Chloe right now. Oh my god. I was gonna go to the gym. I have my freaking bathing suit on. I was gonna go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna tell Ryan. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. It even says it on the digital. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm like curling my hair. I'm trying to get myself ready so I can tell Ryan when he gets home, because he's gonna be home really soon, but oh my god. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. We were literally gonna go. I was gonna go into the fertility specialist this week. This is insane. Oh my god, I can't even tell you. I can't believe it. Oh my god. So I decided, I went to my maternity clothes and pulled out this shirt. This was the shirt that I wore to tell Ryan.
that I was pregnant with Chloe. And then I just put like this bag that I had, I just put the pregnancy test in it, and it's kind of what I did with Chloe too, but I don't need to do anything really fancy. We've been trying so hard to get pregnant this time, and it's been taking so long, and like I said, we literally had an appointment like after seeing multiple doctors to try and figure out what was going on with me and my cycles and why I wasn't ovulating. We had a fertility appointment set up for Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I'm so happy. Oh my god. I'm like shaking so much. I need to stop crying so I can put my makeup on. Okay. Get it together. Oh my god, I'm shaking so much. Okay. I like don't believe it. I feel like I'm in a dream. I literally feel like I'm in a dream because I should have known. I've been having the craziest, most vivid dreams, and I've been having really bad insomnia, both of which happened during my last pregnancy. My heart is like racing. I have no idea when they'll be home, but I really quick just made a shirt for Chloe. So I'm gonna show you guys. Just used like what I had here. I didn't want to have to leave the house at all. So how soon do you think you'll be home? He just called and asked if I could start her some breakfast because she only had some Cheerios on the way to swim class because we had like a little wake up late morning. So, okay.
When there's no one to blame, I'm not letting it fade. Come on. So don't go looking for reasons.
Really? No way.
Asking for change. We got good things coming. Put some faith in me. So keep on going. We got good things coming.
Have you ever met me? I should have taken more.
Don't go looking for reasons. Asking for change.
Call the fertility center.
Okay guys, so I just wanted to hop on here really quick and fill you in. I talked to my doctor this morning. They can get me in to confirm the pregnancy next Thursday. But Thanksgiving is this week and we were really hoping to get in and have a doctor confirm everything before we went to Ohio to visit Ryan's family. So basically, I called the fertility center because we were supposed to be going in there on Wednesday anyway. And I said, you know, I took a positive pregnancy test and I'm supposed to come in to do my fertility assessment on Wednesday. And I'm wondering if I can still come in, if you guys can confirm the pregnancy for me. And they were like, yeah, absolutely. They were like, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. But yeah, come in, just bring your paperwork and everything. We'll still go through with like talking through stuff. We'll do a blood test. We'll give you a positive confirmation test and make sure that everything's good with the pregnancy. And so luckily I can still get in to see them before Thanksgiving to confirm everything. And then I will be going to my typical OBGYN next Thursday for their confirmation. And, you know, I'll probably have to do like a annual because I haven't done my annual this year. So like pap smear and everything like that. So I'm just hoping that everything is good. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to still be taking, I still have a ton of those like cheap Amazon tests. So I'm just going to be taking them like crazy until I get to the doctor because I just get so anxious. So we'll see how everything goes. But, I'm just so excited, guys. I don't know. Just didn't think this was going to happen for me like this. So I'm really, really excited. Hi guys, so really sure the best way to talk about this. I just left my fertility center. I had to get a bunch of blood tests done and stuff. So I found out last Friday that I was having a miscarriage. So I was a little bit concerned when I tested the day after I got all my positives, because I had gotten a negative. We decided not to worry about it because it was an evening test, and sometimes those are unreliable. So we decided not to trust the negative, and then I retested in the morning, and it was also negative. I had not canceled my appointment with the fertility doctor because they said just keep the appointment, and we'll do a blood test to check your HCG levels and make sure everything's good. And luckily I did keep the appointment, because when they got my levels back, we were on our drive to Cincinnati, and they were very low. They were 13.5, and we kind of did some math and we figured out that that was probably not going to be high enough because of when I took the tests, and how they're supposed to double every 48 hours, and it just didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but we were holding out hope. And so while we were in Cincinnati Friday morning, we went to take a blood test at a hospital there, and they sent the results to my fertility doctor, and they called us that evening, and they were at 10. So we don't want to see the numbers dropping. You always want to see the numbers doubling. And so we knew that I was having a miscarriage. So I'm trying so hard not to get super emotional because I've just literally been crying for a week straight, and it's just been really hard. But I went back in today because they wanted to run tests as soon as I got my period. So I got my period on Tuesday, and today was the third day, so I had to go in and get like an internal ultrasound, and I had to get a bunch of blood tests done, and next Friday, and so in like a week I'm going to go back and get they do like a saline wash of my uterus, which I had talked about doing with my OB before I went full into the fertility mode, and so we're going to be doing that. I don't know. I'm just trying to take it day by day at this point, and it's really hard for me because I like to have a plan. I like to know what to expect. And I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what the results are gonna say. And I'm just struggling. And it just sucks because I wish I never took a test and never knew I was pregnant, because I could have just gone on like living like I was just gonna go to the fertility doctor and that was the next step, instead of having like hope and then having that hope taken away. It's just really hard. Anyway, that's the update for now. I gotta go.